we'll be changing the spark plugs on the Honda Odyssey EXL 3.5 liter I VTEC engine. The reason we're doing this is there's been some hesitation in low gear. The service life is around 100,000 miles, and these have not been changed now. It's at 140,000 miles. So the first thing you're going to do is take a flathead screwdriver. You're going to put it right here, rotate counterclockwise 90 degrees to remove the engine cover. So the purpose of the coils is to increase the voltage from 12 volts at the battery to approximately 20,000 at the spark plug, so that a spark can ignite the aerosolized fuel in the combustion chamber. I'm now going to remove the connections to the ignition coils on this side of the engine. So here is the coil here. We're going to disconnect it by pressing down here and pulling up. Like that. And there you go. So when you press at the top there, right there, you can see how it makes that part go up, releasing the clasp. The next step is to remove the ignition coils. The purpose of the ignition coils is to increase the voltage from 12 volts at the battery to approximately 20,000 volts at the spark plug, so that a spark can ignite the aerosolized fuel in the combustion chamber. Next, you're going to remove the 10mm ignition coil nut right here. Like so. As you returning viewers may know, we got a pro tip for you. You can take everything you remove and stick it down in the order that you remove it, so that when you go to reassemble, it's very easy and clear and you don't lose anything. Now you carefully remove the ignition coils. Now, to get the third one out, I did have to lift the hood release a little bit, which you can see will make some more room in there to pull that out. So now you're going to take a 6-inch extension with a 5/8 inch magnetic spark plug socket. So you're going to maneuver this in here, and you may have to work to find a spot where it will fit, and then slide it in there and feel carefully. I think we are good there. We'll loosen it. I feel like I don't want to break something. I don't want to push harder than I need to then. There comes a time when you realize we're gonna need a bigger wrench. Something happened. We're gonna have to. If you get it partially loosened, but not all the way, you're gonna want to do the rest by hand. This is not what is meant to happen, but there you go. Got one. So now we're gonna do the next one here. We're gonna do what's called cracking the nut. And then you can do the rest by hand. And there we go. One more down. And the third one. So I got the OEM replacement spark plugs, the NGK Laser Iridium. This isn't a sponsored video, but I wanted to let you know I got them at Rock Auto for about half of what they are at a box store. It ended up being like $100 for 8 of them. Yeah, wanted to let you know. So now you're gonna apply just a tiny bit of the anti-seize lubricant onto the spark plug. Like so. So now we're going to put the spark plug in here, and we're going to put it in. So when putting it in by hand, be careful not to cross thread. It should go in easily. And then when you meet some resistance, you can use the wrench, but be careful not to tighten it too much. So once again, we're gonna put this in by hand, trying to find a way that it will fit in there.
Usually you can turn it counterclockwise first to see what sinks, and go clockwise.
Maybe not.
This is doing nothing. How am I gonna stick it? I don't want to do it too tight.
I think that's good. So you're gonna take some spark plug boot grease, and you're gonna take just a little bit and apply it to the inside in here. Just like that. Now you're gonna carefully slide the ignition coils back in. And there you go. And the third one. So now you're going to reattach the nuts that you set aside earlier. Now we're going to reattach the coils here. You can push until you hear that click. The connectors. And there you go. So I placed a towel here just so I can lie down more comfortably over the engine. And we're going to begin by unhooking the ignition coils. And you can feel them just as you did on the front side. We're using a 3-inch extension now to try to make this work a little better. Do the rest with my hand. Seems like I could just do it literally just with my hand. Spark plug out here. Very annoying process.
Only because it's so tight, right?
And there's no room. Like, what am I gonna do to get this guy in here? With this rubber thing.
Got the 6-inch wobble on it.
have to move a hose on that side as well.
I gotta like hold the hose out of the way while I spin it with the other hand.
You can do that while you're sleeping.
You do that while you're sleeping.
So for the second and third spark plugs here on the back, I'm using the 6-inch extender. For the first, that's not gonna fit. The connections to the ignition cables on this side of the engine.
Ignition coils.
Okay, close enough. Do it again.
Go ahead.
Okay, forgot everything I was saying. Were you not recording?
I was. Oh, I was not? I'm recording now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't record that. Go ahead.
Take spark plug boot grease here, and you're gonna take just a little bit. Oh. Do you have a pointy thing?
A pointy thing.
A paper clip will be good. You can use your 10mm again to tighten it up. How do you know? Why is it not the same direction? Just look at the circle. When you're filming, it's a circle. When you're not, it's a square. I mean, the other way around.
At least I know how a ratchet works.
I don't know why you think that's an easier skill. You realize I can't see when you put it right in front of me.
You need to see his pulse.
No, I need to see. There's not room. What do you want?
Halfway done.
Halfway done. Break for lunch.
Lunch break.
Let's go. Magnetic spark plug socket. And what? I don't remember. This is not what it's meant to happen, but there you go. Yeah.